Hey YouTube, it's Cherise here. I don't know why it seems so dim today in this video, but I have all the lights on. All the lights are on. But I just got out of the shower. I applied my baby oil, my, what is it, shea butter baby oil? What is this stuff called? The Vaseline Intensive Care Cocoa Radiant with pure cocoa butter, vitalizing body gel oil for healthy glowing skin. I just apply this all over my body, which is why you'll see it is very, very shiny, and my dog loves licking this stuff off my legs, which annoys me, and I think that's gross. But anyways, she really likes the taste of it. I'm like, this cannot taste good. Like, baby oil just doesn't even sound like it tastes good. All right, so let's jump into this. This is going to be a get ready with me. It is currently 5:39 a.m. on Friday, the 10th of November. And I'm just going to take it with me from skincare. So as you can see, my face is looking kind of dry. Like, I have dry patches. Since I've been starting this new skincare, I feel like I'm starting to get like normal skin, guys. Which I'm super excited about because that means I can wear any foundation I want to. I have normal skin. So I'm just going to take you through steps 2 and 3. So I'm on this little Murad acne system, the blue packaging. And so we're going to do number 2, which is their treat. I just dropped it. It's wet because it's right next to my shower. Number 2, treat/repair. Murad acne clearing solution. This is 0.5 salicylic acid acne treatment. You're supposed to put this on and leave it on your face. I like to do 1 dot up here, 1 dot on the chin. They're kind of like medium-sized dots. Then I go in and I rub it into the skin. And this is really, I could probably just do 1 dot. So this is like more than enough to really get my whole face. And I put this all over, even around my eyes. And I like make sure to massage anywhere where I have any pimples currently. I used their spot treatment last night and it got rid of all the big pimples that were kind of trying to come up and out of my skin. So I really just like to work that in, especially my giant forehead. All right, we've got that in there. On there, in there, in my skin. Next, I'm going to go on with step 3. They give you 2 options. There's the mattifying primer with SPF 15, and this is the skin perfecting lotion. I usually use one or the other since they're both step 3, and today I'm using the skin perfecting lotion. I'm just going to do those 2 dots because one came out a lot bigger and thicker than I wanted it to. I'm going to use both my hands to rub this into my skin. Really making sure to get under my eyes and around my eyes and anywhere that's dry, which is like around my jaw. I have a couple dry patches from this treatment, this system, clearing up some pimples, some bigger pimples, and drying them out, killing them. Like that whole spot was a dry patch. That's now moisturized. I'm so happy today is Friday, even though we have school tomorrow, but my parents are coming today. And I plan to do a bunch of cleaning that I was supposed to do on Tuesday and Wednesday, but I was just so tired from the weekend that I feel like Tuesday and weekend were my weekend to rest. I also made a purchase yesterday at Ulta. If you spend $35 in Tarte, you get this mug. It says "Perk Up and Pretty." So it's a free gift with purchase. It is so cute. I love it. It's a nice size. It's just not oh my goodness, I can't speak. It's just not microwavable. So you need to hand wash it and apply your liquids hot or cold to the cup. All right, so now my skin is all prepped. I'm not going to go in with any primer today. We're going to mix two foundations together. We're going to mix the Huda Beauty and the Laura Mercier. I have the Laura Mercier in shade 6 Neutral 1 Truffle. This is a little bit too dark for my skin. And I have Huda Beauty in the shade 520 G Nutmeg. So we're going to mix the truffle and the nutmeg to get my foundation shade. Here you can see the colors a little bit better. This one is just a tad bit too light. This one is just a little bit too dark. So we're going to mix both together. I'm going to apply 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, this literally just squirted from my face all on my mirror and on my laptop. Okay. Okay. Really? Oh my goodness, this is so messy right now. It just got on my chest. Put that right there. So I applied a bunch of the Laura Mercier foundation. That's the only product I have from Laura Mercier, I believe. I think I might have like some little deluxe samples of her lipsticks, one of her lipsticks, but other than that. Wow, foundation literally just got everywhere. This is not what I need in my life this morning. I'll have to clean that up later. And then I'm going to do 1 pump of the Huda Beauty under each eye. 1 pump over here. 1 pump over here. This stuff is really thick. I feel like this stuff isn't as full coverage. You can see the difference in the tone. And we're going to blend this out using not that. Where's the brush I want to use? We're going to use the e.l.f. Flawless Face Brush. I recently washed this brush. I haven't used it yet. So I'm going to spread out the Huda Beauty first, and then I'm going to go in with the Laura Mercier and kind of mix the two shades together. And on camera, it's going to look too light, but in person, it looks really, really nice. This is kind of a technique I do when I have foundations that are too light. I put the lighter one towards the center of my face, the darker one towards the outside of my face, and just really blend the two together. On the skin, I feel like it just really like helps to add dimension to my face without me like highlighting, contouring, and I get to use the product quicker and more efficiently. And I feel like I don't have to like try and make it work. Like it just works this way. As you notice, I only put the darker foundation on my forehead because we do not want to highlight my giant forehead at all. That does not need any highlighting. I like this brush because it's nice and fluffy, so it doesn't leave streaks. I also feel like it doesn't soak up that much product because these foundations are quite thick. They both claim full flawless coverage, and together, I haven't tried this combination together, but I really like it. And like I said, on camera, it's coming off more like yellow olivey. And if you if you watch Jackie Ina's review of the Huda Beauty foundation, you'll see that she also experienced this where on camera it looked more like olivey yellow than it did in real life. And the shade she had is the shade that I'm wearing, which was too dark for her. And I'm actually darker than Miss Jackie Ina. So for all of you that think that this shade is too light, I think the next shade would be too red. The 530 would be too red. And I know that 540G would be too deep on my skin. I know on camera it looks light, but in person it looks beautiful. These two together, this is a look. Oh yeah, this is a look. Okay, and I don't have to work today. This is just for me today. Well, I do always do my makeup for me, but you know, for work I need to make sure that I'm like extra on fleek. Working at Ulta. I worked last night. I closed. Oh man, I have a piece of mucus in my eyeball going across my eyeball. It's so sad that I'm like used to that. Living in the South, I get allergies. Like, so blah. I hate allergies. All right, I really like the way these two look together. Flawless, full coverage. Love it. Let's set it in place using the Coty Airspun powder. I need to get another one of these. Not soon, but, well, actually, maybe soon. I love this powder to set my foundation. It is the longest wearing powder that I have. I want to try the, maybe I should try this today since I don't have to work. We're going to use the RCMA No Color powder in the way that I've been using my Coty Airspun today and see how long it lasts, if it gives me the same results or not. Because I literally don't even have to touch up when I use my Coty Airspun. It stays matte all day. Whoa. So we're going to use the RCMA No Color powder instead. I'm going to use it the same way. This is like pure white, but it's a colorless powder. We're going to use the same e.l.f. complexion brush I like to use. I dip it in, tap off the excess. And I like to go in and set the makeup. Okay. RCMA. The RCMA I feel like goes on a lot smoother to my skin. Honestly, I feel like my skin is just like really like buttery smooth today. My makeup is just gliding on. This brush is just like gliding over my face. You can see it does give like a little bit of, I don't want to say it's ashy, it's just literally making it matte. This powder really is no color though. Like, wow, my face is like smooth, like it's slick. Like a baby's bottom. I like the way this is feeling. And you'll see that I'll go over like the higher points of my face multiple times just to kind of give them a little bit of a highlight before I go over the perimeters. Okay, RCMA, if you last long and keep me mad, I might actually repurchase you, even though it's taken me probably a year to go through this powder. I don't even know when I ordered it. I'm like just now halfway through it. This is the beautiful. This is the powder that the beautiful Shanine always uses to set her makeup in her foundation reviews and her foundation hunts. Then I like to come down here with the powder and more heavily apply it. To carve out some cheekbones. Wow, that's a lot. That's a little much, guys. But you know the drill. Sometimes I get a little carried away. Every time I say sometimes something, it makes me think of the song Sometimes I Feel Like a Motherless Child, which I sang in college, and I'll never forget like how my mom was like, "Why are you singing that?" I was like, "I didn't choose it. My voice professor chose it for me because she thought it would be like a good piece to help me learn and like expand my range and blah 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 blah." And she's like, she thought that I chose it because I feel that way. I'm like, no, it has nothing to do with our relationship, Mom. It has nothing to do with you. I have to sing this for college, okay, Mom? I love you. You've been a great mother all my life. All my life, you have supported me and been there. I've never felt like a motherless child. It was so funny. Whoa. So it looks like I have a cast, and I actually do where I put like a bunch of it, but I'm not mad at it. We'll fix it. Fix it, Jesus. Okay. I'm in a weird mood. I'm happy. That's why. I'm just going to put the excess, which is there's a whole bunch left over Coty Airspun in here. I'm going to put it back into my, not Airspun, the RCMA No Color powder. There's a bunch left in the cap. I'm going to put a little bit on the sides of my nose, actually. A little more. I'm going to put the excess into the Coty Airspun. We're just going to mix it together. The lime and the coconut and mix it all up. Yesterday was a really good day at school. We've been practicing for Veterans Day, which is the reason my parents are coming here in the first place. They always come to my school's Veterans Day celebration ceremonies. programs. There we go. At the schools. I'm taking the brush that we use to apply the foundation. This works better with the sponge, but kind of works with the brush as well. And with whatever leftover foundation is in here, I'm going over the perimeter of my face. Well, I'm really going over my whole face. And this is just going to help to like press the powder in and get rid of any sort of white cast I have on my face from the RCMA No Color Powder. I also didn't put too much translucent powder around the perimeter of my hair. I didn't even really blend to my edges today because honestly, this shade, it's not obvious. There's no line of demarcation. On camera, it looks like there is demarcation, but I promise you in person, this shade looks really, really good. So I didn't really feel the need to blend like all the way up in there like I normally do. Right here, you can tell that my scalp is a little bit lighter than my face right there. But that's okay. I'm not really mad at it. Today is all good. It's a dress down day and I already know what I'm going to wear, so I'm not really pressed about the time because it's 5:55 now. I usually try to leave by 6:15, 6:20. I can leave at 6:30 at the latest, but no later than 6:30. And I still actually get to work a little bit early, like a couple minutes early. But we're not trying to do that. We're not trying to be rushing, you know? Time for brows. I'm going to use a new palette I recently picked up. It's a small travel palette. We're going to do a very simple look. Because there's a lip color I want to try out today. I also need to get more of these Wet n Wild retractable eyeliner pencils. Not in this shade. This is like blackest black, and I feel like this is a little bit too dark, but I don't mind it. I prefer just regular black or black brown. We're just gonna do a little something, something for the brows, you know. I finally got my first couple checks from Ulta. One was like $20 because I only worked a day during that pay period, like the last day of that pay period, which I thought was funny. But I need to go cash those checks. I'm gonna get my dog groomed, get her some more treats, take care of my sweet Nola because she deserves it. She's been such a good girl, even with me working more. She's being a good girl right now. She's just laying down, listening to me make this video. Oh my gosh, my brows today are looking, ooh, I don't know yet. We gotta pull it together. We got to pull it together. Right now, they're not together. They're separated. They're divorced right now. But they are about to peacefully coexist on my face. Right now, they are looking interesting. I'm going to use the tip of this, the little sponge applicator, to blend out the front of my brow. Yeah, these brows are something interesting to do. And it has like a little point to it, like a little edge, so that you can also like touch up the shape of it, like sharpen it up some. As well as like blend the tip with a more flat side. You can use the pointed edge to like shape it. Use the flat side to blend the front. Okay, so my brows are still looking a little too much. So we're going to take that brush I used to apply the foundation. I'm going to, especially on this one, brush over the front half of my brow basically to kind of soften it up a little bit. And just needs less on this side. All right. I'm happy with those now. Not the best I've done, but it's better than having no brows. Okay. Yeah, they're actually kind of cute. They're kind of cute. They're different. They're a little bit more rounded for me and a little bit like more bold, which I don't mind. Let's do this eye look. Like I said, we're doing something super simple. I'm trying to debate if I even want to highlight my face today. We'll see. We'll see once we get further along in this video. I also think I'm going to twist my hair tomorrow, bro. I have to work tomorrow, don't I? Yeah, I work 3 to 9. We have to take our company, we have a company like photo shoot for Ulta, and I want to wear like a twist out. I want to wear my hair out, but it might just be in this puff. I don't know how many days old this is now, like 3 or 4 days old, but it still looks good. It's just not defined. It's very soft and touchable, which I like. I'm not mad at that. I'm trying to say, you can kind of see the color. It is not as light as it looks on camera. I wish you could see me in person. The palette I'm going to be using is the Tartelette Tease palette. It's this tiny little neutral palette. It has a mirror, which I love. And I swatched a couple of the shades last night. I bought it last night after work. So pretty. The top row is more cool toned, kind of ish, and the bottom row is like more neutralish. It's not really warm at all. This brown is kind of warm, but at the same time, it's not really. So we're going to go ahead and create a look with this. It's going to be super simple. I'm going to start with this shade at the top called Crush. I'm going to apply that to my lid using my finger. It's super duper pigmented. This is like more of a glittery shade. It's really pretty. Like I said, I'm applying that all over my lid with my finger. Look at that. I really do like Tarte eyeshadows. I like Anastasia Beverly Hills more, but I do enjoy Tarte eyeshadows. And do you see the pigmentation? Like, my lids are booming, as I think Desi Perkins would say. Is that her word? No, that's Makeup Sheila. It says booming. I'm also like blending this into my crease. I'm literally blending this out all over the lid. Next, we're going to take the brown right next to it called Heartbreaker. I'm going to take a fluffy brush. I'm going to throw that in the crease. You guys have seen me do looks like this so many times, and this is like kind of a go-to for me, like a quick go-to for a nice fall makeup look. Their matte shades are so nice from Tarte. I love their mattes. Whoa, this is coming off really like dark and smoky on my eye though. This shade is coming off a lot darker on the eye than in person. So we're just putting that around it, all the way in the crease, just to add some dimension and depth. I'm gonna have to blend out the edges with another shade. Actually, I'm gonna have to go into another palette. But we're gonna use these 2 shades from this palette. Like so. You see how simple and easy this look is? I'll put a little bit more in this area, on the like outer third of my lid. And you just want to kind of blend a little bit. I find in blending is kind of where I define the shape of the eye look. we're kind of making that kind of cat eye. Just a little bit. Not anything crazy. I'm actually just going to keep blending with this brush that I use for the crease without adding any additional product. Well, I'm going to add a little bit over here because I feel like I need a little bit more. But I'm not going to add another shadow to it. It looks fine. Just keep doing windshield wiper motions until it blends. Like so. I feel like this side is not blending like the other side. All right, so now I'm going to take a smaller brush. I'm going to take that same shade that's on the lid called Crush in the center of the top row. I'm just going to apply some to the tear duct area more concentratedly, with more concentration. Concentratedly, is that a word? Sounds okay. Yo, English is hard. It really is. I got a little bit of, there's a little bit of fallout with this shade, but not bad. Not anything major. Like literally just fell a little bit below my tear duct, which is fine. I'm kind of blending that out down there. I'm gonna tap off the excess, and I'm gonna go into the same shade Heartbreaker that's in the crease. We're gonna take that and blend a little bit of that on the lower lash line lightly because this shade comes off more cool tone gray brown on your eye. On the eye. On my eyes. Hear my stomach growling? It's hungry. And it's 6:06 a.m. Good. I just got something in my eyeball. Oh, I got it out with this brush. I don't recommend using makeup brushes to get things out of your eyeball, but it was like a piece of lint. Did I tell you guys I was drinking coffee this morning? Drinking coffee. All right, if you want to intensify the lid a little bit more, I'm just tapping my finger into this shadow that's on the lid called Crush. We only use Crush and Heartbreaker for this look. 2 eyeshadow colors. And because of layering and blending, we're going to get a more multi-dimensional look. So that's the eye look. Super easy. Super simple. 2 eyeshadows. Perfect for fall. Perfect for every day. But this is like a daytime smoky eye. Really like the way that turned out. And I'm just going to add mascara. I'm going to use the Maybelline The Falsies Push of Drama. I think this might be empty. Is it empty yet? Yeah, it looks like it's kind of empty. I think I want to go back to Ulta today to get gifts for people. I need to get gifts for my mom and my dad. I already know what I want to get my mom. I already know what I want to get my best friend Jackie. Not sure what I'm going to get my dad, and I've already started getting stuff for my sister. Yeah, I'm not going to highlight my face. We're just going to keep this super simple. Let's look. You see how mascara really makes a difference? And I'm not even applying it super heavily today. Just enough to make my eyes pop a little bit. Also, if you're wondering why I like kind of tilt my head back, it helps me not get mascara on my eyeshadow when I tilt my head back a little bit. I paid all my bills this morning. I just need to pay all my credit card bills. I only have 2 credit cards, one for Ulta. Of course, since I work there and I get employee discounts, like, why not? And it's the holidays and my birthday's coming, so yeah. And then one for JCPenney. That's my mom's favorite store, and now that has become one of my favorite drugstores, department stores. They actually have some really nice clothing online. And since I used to work inside of a Sephora inside JCPenney, and then they moved me to the women's section of JCPenney, I know my sizing and their brands pretty well, so I can just order online. And I'm pretty good at knowing what's going to look good on me. There's only been one item I recently purchased that I'm like, this does not look how I thought it would look on me, but I'm going to make it work because that's what I do. I make it work. That's what the Ishman family does, period. We make it work. Yeah, I feel like that's a characteristic of my family, is we make it work. Whatever we need to do, we get it done. Okay. My lashes are starting to come into fruition. Oh yeah, I plan to get a whole bunch of mascaras for like my friends and stuff. I think I'm also going to get Liz a little Christmas gift because she's just going through some stuff right now. I just want to uplift her spirits. Liz is a girl I roomed with my first senior year of college. Yeah, I had two. I had 2.5 actually. If we want to get real specific, real detailed, but she's been going through a lot. I'm going to uplift her spirits. And there's like all these little miniature mascaras that are like $10 to $12 at Ulta, and Liz and Jackie both have such nice, super long, like longer than mine. Like I feel like I have pretty nice lashes. A lot of people ask me if they're fake, but they're not. Mine are, I feel like, normal length long though. Like I've seen several people that have lashes this long with mascara. Theirs are even longer than mine. And there's all these nice mascaras. I just want to give them a couple options. And Jackie loves coconut stuff, so I'm going to get her like some coconut hand cream, some coconut hair masks, some coconut face masks, like moisturizing, like little coconut stuff. Like I basically want to make her a little coconut bag. And then I think I'm also going to get her a gift card to Ulta, since there's one literally right down the street from where she lives. It's literally like a minute drive away. So a little coconut bag of like little things and some coconut oolong tea, but I have to go to Savannah to get it. So I have to plan strategically. But that tea was so good, and she let me have some of it when she made it, and man, that stuff is so good. Man, the tea was amazing. Just me thinking about it, like it's like a creamy, just good tea. Tea was so good. So I need to get her some more tea. So I already know what I want to get for Jackie. I know one thing I want to get for Liz. I'm not sure what else I want to like put in her little, I guess I'll call it a trinket box. I don't know if I'm putting a box or not in her little gift package. There we go. But I know there's going to be some mascaras in there. Liz has super sensitive skin, so I'm very hesitant to get her like any lotions or skincare or anything like that. I might just send her a gift card to Ulta. Oh, maybe some lip balms. That's also another thing I love to give people that they need, like good quality lip balms, like the Jack Black or the Rosebud Salve. I love to give those to people because they are so good, and you know, the coldness is coming. It's not super cold yet, but it's coming. All right, so last but not least for this look is just going to be a lip color. And then I'm done. I feel like this is so basic, so easy, such an easy look that makes you look like you tried. You look very like put together without any extra fluff, like any extraness. Hear my dog drinking water. She's drinking to a rhythm though, which is why I'm dancing. All right, so for this look, we're going to use this NYX Suede lipstick in Club Hopper. This is, I think, the darkest brown lip liner I have. This color looks like it's going to be a little bright. It's called Los Angeles, which makes me think of Jackie. So that's part of the reason why I got it. I also thought the color was going to be a little bit different than it is. I'm going to stop buying lipsticks online. I think there's a few from Kat Von D I really want, but I think I'm going to take a break because the colors I want don't be looking the same in person. I'm like, what is this? I'm just going to line my lips. Again, this is in the shade Club Hopper. It's a really nice dark brown. You're going to fill in the lips, I think. This pencil isn't like super dry, but it's not overtly creamy either. It's like 60% dry, 40% creamy, so I really like that. Because like when you rub your lips together, it does transfer to your other lip. But at the same time, it doesn't move around like a super creamy liner. Nola June. Hey mama. Hey mamacita. Pequeñita. Pequeñita. Yo, my dog has so many nicknames. I call her Pequeñita. I call her Mamacita. I call her Squatty Roo. I call her Pepperoni. Yeah. I call her Papachuli. I call her Nola June Louise. Noler. My sister made that one up. Noler. I don't really like it, but it kind of grew on me. All right, we're going to go with this liquid lipstick, like I said, in the shade Los Angeles. I don't know how this going to look, y'all, but we gonna try it out. Oh, yeah. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Those are the vibes I'm getting from this lipstick. Like Barbie pink. I didn't tell you that my car kind of broke down after school. What's today, Friday? Wednesday. And my check engine light came on. Thankfully, they had an appointment the next day, which was yesterday, Thursday. And now my car is fixed. I think I told you guys about how my car was like shutting off randomly and being so extra. Yeah, they finally fixed it. So $300 later, my car is healthy again. She healthy. She thick. Okay. Actually, I'm not mad at this color with a brown liner under it. I think without a brown liner, it'd be just a little bit too bright for me to wear on its own. And I feel like me blending out with my finger really helped to tone it down a little bit. Nola, why are you licking your thigh? Just adding a little bit more liner. Oh, okay. This is the look. I actually really like it. It's cute. I actually really like this pink with brown under it. So this is the look. Let me know what you think down below. I promise you this foundation matches my body. You can see it now a little bit better, but it's still coming off a little bit more olive-y on camera. than my skin tone, but it look good. These two together are a look. And I'll see how this RCMA no color powder holds up. So far, it's feeling good. I just feel like it's just a tiny bit shinier right here than I would be with the Airspun, but we're gonna put it to the test today. I will see you on my next video. Oh, it's 6:20. I need to get dressed and go. Okay, bye YouTube.